Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 17 of this LC house. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to finish setting this up. Now we're going to continue working on this, basically setting up the sheets. So what we're going to do now is, before we go and add sheets and add all the information in the sheets, what I want to do is set our starting view. So by setting up the starting view, every time you open this project, it will basically show the starting view by itself first. So what we need to do is go to manage and then click on starting view. So as default, um, the starting view is what you close the last. So if this is the last thing that you close before you save and close, this is will be the view that you will have. What I want to do is to go to ground floor, and what I want to showcase is an image. So I'm gonna click on camera and then picture it from here, and then we could just change it a bit. What we could do is change it to graphic display and then go to the background and put in gradient. And once we do this, as you can see, it looks much better. We can change up different consistency, shade or whatnot, even realistic. But adding that, it will feature our model very nicely. So by just doing this, and then now this will be called 3D view number 1. And then if we go to manage again, click on starting view, and then click on drop down. If we click this, every time we open, this will be the view that we're going to see. So most of the time, um, if you're working on a company, your starting view is the project sheet, and then it will showcase what kind of project it is, project numbers, and whatnot. So that's something that you can set up your project, and then you'll be able to showcase everything, that all the information in one sheet. So now um, let's go to sheets. So here we have our sheets here. There's empty at the moment, so it's empty, so we need to right click new sheet. At the moment we have A0 metric, that's the one that is loaded and default. But if we click load, we will have it a different title blocks. If we select here, and then here we have A0 up to A4 metric, so different sizes. But for now, just to show how it works, um, I'm selecting A0 metric that we have already loaded, and then here we could just click OK. It will start with A101 and with all of this information. We can then put owner is ACD, so Arch Core Design. I want it to be all capital ACD, and then this is LC House, and then all the information. So maybe this will be our cover sheet, all caps, and then probably the next one will be a different one as well. But what we could see here is, once we added a sheet, you will have a plus sign here that you can show, and then as you can see, we have this one right there. So once we add a new sheet, it will be sequence around here, so you don't need to worry about sequencing. It will be A0 unnamed because we haven't edited it yet. So what we could do is add in sheets first, so at least around 5, and then you could also edit it from here. So you could edit number and then the name as well. So this one should be first floor. So that's, you can press OK. If we check here, you'll be able to change the first floor and you'll be able to see everything. Also, if you double click it again, you can also edit the one right here. So this one will be second floor. And then we have elevation. And if we want to add section, we can also add it as well. So elevation, there will be two kinds of elevation, two sheets of elevation because we have 4 elevation, east, north, south, and west. So I usually add 2 elevation sheets. And then why not add a section, because we created some section as well. So right click here, new sheet, and then we could select here and then just type in section. So now what we can do is we need to put in level 1. That will be our first floor. So we need to open first floor. Let's clean this up. So I'm gonna close all of them by just clicking all this one, and then I want to focus on first floor. Here, if we put it in, it will be like that. It's very small, so we could scale it up. So I'm just gonna undo that. You need to go to level 1 again and then change your scale. So once we change our scale like this, if we put 1:50, go back here and then drag it, it will look like this now. But at the same time, it looks perfect right here, but we have all of this extra spaces right here, and it's overridden by that. What we need to do is we could just go back here and then here under properties, don't select anything yet, press escape, and then here under properties, once you escape, you'll be able to check all of this: crop view, crop region visible, and annotation crop. Check all of that, and once you do, you'll have this view. Here you'll be able to drag that and then minimize the only areas that you want to showcase. So here I'm just minimizing this one, and if you, even though if you go over this, it will still showcase the grid bubble, so you don't need to worry about it. So here we can do that, but the only reason that we're going to push it more is because we have some dimensions here that we want to show into our first floor. So now this is fixed. We need to go back here and then we just need to uncheck crop region visible, uncheck, click apply. Now it will look like this, but we have our viewport title line right here. What we need to do is select that, press escape first, select that, and then you'll be able to move it. So you may be able to move that, but if you notice, if you want to select that and move this line inside, what you need to do first is select this view, and then this will be grabbable. So that's the sequence that you want to do. You cannot just click that and then move. Even if you click this as well, it won't show the grabbing point at the end. So you will need to select the view first to show this, so in order for you to grab. But if you notice, I put first floor here And then here it's saying level 1 because we haven't changed anything right here. That's fine because what you can do is you can select this, and once you select this, it will open up on this one. So the view name is level 1. That's why it's level 1 right here. So that's the view name. But if you just want to change it on the title sheet without changing right here, what you need to do is just write on this one. So first floor, select it right here again, and then click apply. Because if you just click apply right away, sometimes it will disappear. So some bugs from Revit, but that's something that it's easy to understand and easy to just navigate to. So now what you can do is just push it right here. You can even push it right here at the end so that you'll be able to add in some details or some keynotes and general notes on the side. So most of the time in firms, that's how we do it. We push out all the floor plans on the left side, and then on the right side will be all the information that you could have. You can put legends, you can put whatever you want right here. So now after you have it on the left side, you can also add in a box if you want. What I usually use is a thin line, and then I want it to be boxed like this. And then what I usually do is add the title line right about here. And then the title line, I want it like that. So depending on your firm, you depending on how they like it, you could have it like this or whatever they want. So each and every firm has standards that you will need to follow in order to add all of this information. Now, knowing that level 1, we changed this, we changed that, and everything. So before we put on level 2, what we need to do is go back here, change the scale instantly, check all of this, and then move this one close enough to the grid line as we did on level 1. So once you do, uncheck this one again, prepare and open second floor, and then here in second floor, you just need to drag and drop level 2. It will look like this. So you could just move it more on the end, add in detailed line, thin line right here. And then you could go back here because this is protruding and I don't want to show it. I want to be looking really nice. So I just want it to be at the end there, and then you could just uncheck that again so that it looks nicer. Put this one right here, change it on the title sheet, second floor, click apply. So here when I click apply, it didn't apply the second floor. Now I need to do it again. So select here first and then click apply. And then now select that view in order for you to grab the line and fix it. And then after that, we want elevations to be added. So what you need to do is you need to do sample first. So here I know we need to arrange it more because as you can see it's viewing like that. Maybe what we could do is increase the size more. So if we increase the size, what will happen? So just investigate. So it will look nicer if we added that. And then at the same time, we could crop this one to its location. So that's what I'm planning to do. So 1:50 as well. Crop everything similar to what we did to the first floor. So I'm gonna grab that, fix it a little bit all the way right here, and then uncheck this. And this one looks boring. So what I could do is click on Fine, and then we could do maybe a graphic display with a background gradient. And then we could do a shaded one if we want to, or consistent color. So depending on what you want, or just hidden as well, because it looks nicer having that gradient background. So before I do anything else, I want to do all of them all together so that I could just drag and drop everything. And then this one, we could just push this one right about here because we don't need that gap. Change this to fine, and then go to graphic display and change the background to gradient because it looks nicer. And then here as well, do everything that we've been doing, and then crop it. So if you don't crop it, look at how it looks. It looks too much. It looks big, and once you drag it there, it will look worse. So might as well just crop everything and then add the background. Uncheck all of this. Even though if you forgot to uncheck it, the 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 lines or this one is not actually visible. So don't worry about unchecking this. Once you print this, the only thing that we'll notice on the elevation is if you added a thin line similar to this, what we did. So it's not actually visible. This is the one that will be visible if you add to. So now right here, I need to grab this one, add, and then pull it right there. We could add north and east will be on the same page. And then what I usually like to do is align them all together like that, because it will notice that right there, and then just select that and do it like that. Now elevation 2, grab it again, and then the west elevation, and then you could just add it right about here, fix the line, pull it down a little bit to give it some room so that it's not too much fixed on that side. And then let's look at the section first. So if we want to increase the size of the section, we need to go to level 1 and 2 or wherever it is showing. And then here we need to move this one right there, fix it all the way there so that you know it's showing. And then this one, we need to flip this one so that this one is visible. So it actually looks nicer to showcase the stairs. So I always like to showcase the stairs, and then most of the time right here so that the stairs will be shown. And same thing, same idea, change it to 1 is to 50, put it to fine, because once you put it in fine, more detail will be showing, shaded, and then we could just add graphic display, the background as well, to be graded, so that we are consistent with everything. And as you can see, it looks really nice having that. Same thing right here before we drag and drop, and then shaded background to be changed, and then here we could just pull this one up so that it shows all of them. Okay, and then now what we need to do is we could just push this one even on the side, because adding that, and we don't need to add this one, but why not just click it. And then now let's go to section right here, and then just drag and drop all of that. So number 1, and then number 2, and then here you just need to fix it and then add it there. I usually fix it, align it all together like that. And then there you go. In the cover sheet, what we could do is we could go to our 3D view. We created this 3D view right here. What you need to do is we could render this. So go to view, render, and then let's just render it draft so that it's fast. So once it's finished, you'll be able to show here. This is just a draft setting, so it's very fast. You can save it in the project so that you'll be able to import it. And then now, if we close this, go to our cover sheet, and then we have a rendering has that we've finished here. What we could do now is hide, so no title, double click here, and we'll be able to expand this one just to have an image of our project right here. And then double click on the outside, and then what I want to add is our schedule right here, which will have our view list or sheet list. So here, right click on under schedule and quantities, click on new sheet list. What I want first will be sheet number, so put it right here, and then sheet name, so put it right here. So add parameters, so the green arrow on the going right. Once you do, click on OK, and then go back to cover sheet, and then under schedule you will have a sheet list right here. As you can see, it's not looking good yet, so what you can do is double click right here, and then you'll be able to edit here, edit the fields right here. So appearance blank before data row, I don't want that blank, so uncheck that. So once you do that, you'll be able to do here. You could put drawing sheet, drawing list, and then you can put this one right there. You can change the look, the title text. You could put the title to be 3.5, Let's put this one in different size, maybe 5 to make it big. And then here we have our header to be 3.5 and the body text, header, title, header, and then this will be the body text, so 2.5. Press OK, and then if we see it right here, that looks much better, right? So that's how you create that one. And then now we just need to print it. So choose your printer, whatever it is. What I usually do is select views and sheet. Once you select that, this one will move right here. But if you choose this, it will print out individually. I want to combine it in one PDF. So I'm just gonna select this one, combine multiple selection in one single file. Select here, uncheck the view, but check all of this. You can save this preset, so you could put this full set right here. So every time you want a full set, you'll be able to just select it from this one, this name, and everything is checked already. So if you want, for example, only sheet 1, you can save that as well, sheet 1, and then you'll be able to select that instantly, because this is just a couple of sheets right here, 5, 6, so it's nothing. But most of the time, if you're doing big projects, there's like multiple of this that you need to worry about. So it will be faster if you're saving different kind of sheet list and whatever you need. So now just print OK and then OK, and then it will be printed. So thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. And here is the sheet that we printed out.